Do you feel bonita?
I feel bonita.
Hello, everyone, and
Hi.
welcome to Jolly Holiday. Today, we are talking about all the tips, tricks, and secrets that nobody else is telling you about. And these things are going to make your trip super magical. I'm Jenny. I live in Florida with my husband and my two kids. We are annual pass holders at Universal Orlando and Walt Disney World, and I love Mickey Mouse.
Hey guys, I'm Mandy. I'm coming at you from Pennsylvania. I live here with my husband, and I'm a proud dog mom of a golden doodle. And my favorite character, I'd say, would be Donald. Fun vibes, I think, matches myself. And I'm excited to talk about these tips and tricks and everything with you guys.
Yep. And we are both sisters and travel agents too. We are Disney authorized vacation planners, and we are also authorized travel professionals with Universal. And we go to the theme parks an awful lot for our own travel, and we've learned a lot, and we're happy to share that with you. So, this isn't the prettiest way to set the scene, but we are going to talk about theme park bathrooms. And
Ooh.
it is super important to us, especially when you're someone like me who is lactose intolerant.
And I
um,
have IBS,
yes.
so we feel
So
ya.
we actually have favorite bathrooms, and they're not the Tangled bathrooms, which are
hmm
obviously very, very beautiful
Yeah,
bathrooms.
they're our favorite as far as theming, for sure.
Yeah.
Beautiful. I mean, it's a shame that that's all Tangled gets is bathrooms, but they are very pretty for sure. But usage-wise, not our recommendation.
Yes. Um, so yeah, we love the Tangled bathrooms. It's certainly worth the walk to go over there
Mm-hmm.
to see them, not to see the bathrooms themselves, but the
Yeah,
outside area is
and
themed
there's the
so
tower
beautifully.
too. Make cute pictures, and then the photo pass at night. With the floating lantern. Beautiful, but as far as practicality for bathroom emergency, no go.
Yeah, everybody knows the Tangled bathrooms are an attraction in and of themselves. So if you are looking for a little bit of privacy, you are not going to find it in the Tangled
No,
bathrooms.
no.
However, if you head over to Tomorrowland, right outside of Space Mountain, there is a companion restroom in between the men's room and the ladies' room that never has a line. I don't think I have ever seen anybody come out of that restroom when I'm
Mm-hmm.
going into that restroom. A lot of the other companion restrooms, sometimes you've got to wait for them because obviously it's a really popular choice with families. Um, but that bathroom is just like a hidden gem in
Yeah.
the theme parks.
Even without that companion one, even the public parts, the men's and the women's, is really not that bad. Like I think it's because it's like somewhat in the back of Tomorrowland. You know what I mean? It's just kind of like on the rim there.
Mm-hmm.
That unless you know it's there or see it on the map or whatever it pops up, it's people are going to go. But as far as like popularity wise and the amount of people in there at one given time, it's privacy is, I'd say, at a level like 3. It's pretty good. You know what I mean? Like 10 would be high, but I'd say level 3. You're pretty solid with some privacy back there.
Not to embarrass anyone in my family, but one of my children today, when they asked what we were going to talk about, and I mentioned talking about the bathrooms, one of my kids mentioned how really all of the theme park restrooms are pretty good because they all have really high powered vents running. So there's always kind
Yeah.
of ambient background noises. They're very loud. So use your imagination for that
Yeah.
one. But
And
one of my
surprisingly,
one of my kids thought that was worth mentioning.
I would say also the Main Street bathrooms aren't too bad. Depending on the time of day. If you're like middle of the day, there's not really crowds coming in because they've already like deep into the park, or crowds coming out. So they're, oh, let's one last bathroom break before we leave the park. But midday, the Main Street area bathrooms aren't bad either,
Yeah.
in my opinion.
Yeah, I mean, really, I don't think that there's a bad theme park bathroom, although there was a smaller restroom at the Animal Kingdom just near the Yak and Yeti quick service and um, full service restaurant. And that restroom is small and very, very busy, and definitely not one of our more pleasant restroom experiences.
So what are
But
your thoughts on Epcot? Because those, they're all the way around, so you gotta go, you know what I mean? And you can't like walk the whole world showcase to go to a specific bathroom. Um, that one's a little tough to find, a specific one that you could recommend that because it's so
I
hard to get to one, you know what I mean? Even if you want a specific one.
I do feel like the restrooms at the America Pavilion, that's a
Yeah,
really large restroom, and I
it's
feel
true, and
like
it
the
like sits
larger
back a little
restrooms,
bit, so like just walking by, you don't quite see it.
yeah,
You know what I mean? Because it's at like there's the pavilion there. There's the shows and it like the fountain or they always have like the tree at Christmas and it's like back a little ways. So just
hmm
walking by, be like you go see a bathroom, you don't see it. So that could be why too. That's a good point.
yeah, and like the larger bathrooms are good because then you're less likely to have to wait in a line when you really don't want to wait in a line for
Yeah.
a restroom. And also, you have options in terms of maybe you want to go down to the end of the row and use one of the stalls in the corner, maybe for a little privacy. Um, I don't know if other people think about bathrooms as much as we do, but like we said, we have personal reasons why we actually do have to kind of think about these things for
Or
ourselves
also
because,
take advantage too if you are in a restaurant to use a restaurant bathroom
yeah,
because I mean you mostly just gonna have the patrons that are eating there in that bathroom, so it's not like they're servicing the whole park like the
yeah.
other bathroom. So if you are in a restaurant, take a minute, or if you know how your body works and you know you're gonna need to go, take advantage of those restaurant bathrooms.
And also one of the things I wanted to mention were the resort restrooms. The resort restrooms are obviously much, much smaller than the theme park restrooms, but I I'm always kind of shocked sometimes using resort restrooms because I'm like, wow, that was a really beautiful restroom. Like,
Yeah.
they and sometimes they have complimentary amenities there for guests to take advantage of, and it's obviously a very clean and pleasant experience. And the resorts always smell amazing, and that includes the restrooms
And
too.
I say a
So
lot of the time too, it's not being utilized too much because most of the people there have a room. They have their own private bathroom. So the ones that are kind of going in and out of there are the ones that are just visiting the resort, for something specific, or waiting to leave, or just getting there like, oh, I really need to go to the bathroom. So they're generally not very busy either. So
yeah,
privacy wise, pretty good.
yeah. And I also wanted to mention my favorite restroom, which is one of my favorite restrooms, which is attached to one of my favorite rides, which is the Pirates of the Caribbean restroom. I like that one because, and just bear with me on this thought, because I think the Pirates of the Caribbean restroom smells kind of like the Pirates of the Caribbean ride, which is also quite pleasant compared to what you might expect a restroom to smell like. I don't know. I
And I
could really
and
be
I know that
stretching
they're
things
doing
here.
they were doing a little bit of refurbishment like right around that area
Mm-hmm.
too. So the signage in that area is not super clear. So I think there's times I've even been there with her that I know there's a bathroom there, but I'll walk out and be like, "Is there a bathroom around here?" Like you can't quite doesn't quite pop out to you to use that bathroom. So
Yeah, that's
privacy good
another
too.
good example of the theme park restrooms sort of really being tucked deep into the theming. That if you're
Yeah.
not looking for it, chances are you're just going to walk right past it.
Yeah, which I think is
Um,
like kind of on purpose for Disney to not, not be like,
Mm-hmm.
oh, there's a bathroom there, right next to an amazing ride.
Yeah.
So it's there, but you might have to look for it or just look for it in the app. You can literally just pop on bathroom and it'll show you. So you could do it that way too, if you're in a pinch and really, I really have no idea, or just ask a cast member.
Yes. Yes. Or a team member at Universal. We just started going to Universal Studios on a regular basis last year, and I'm still getting to know the restrooms over there.
Mm.
Don't quite have a favorite restroom at Universal yet, but I have asked team members before, and I've checked the app when I do need a restroom, and you'll always get an answer at either one of those places. So, and one other thing I want to mention too, which is a really weird thing to say, but ladies, if you think there's a chance that you might be surprised on vacation with
That time of the
I-
month. I'll say
that
it.
time of the
Yeah.
month, yes, that time of the month has decided to come on vacation with you,
Yeah.
bring quarters
Mm-hmm.
so
Yeah.
that you can get feminine hygiene products from the machines. It
Yes.
sounds ridiculous, and I did not even know that that was still a thing.
Yep.
But yes, you
Change. You gotta have
actually
change.
need quarters to get feminine products from the public theme park restrooms. I was surprised on our trip. It was our spring break trip last year. And I had to go, I think, I went to a snack location at Universal, and then I also went into a gift shop, and my daughter was all too happy to buy a necklace so I could get some quarters.
Oh.
But I had to go out of my way to get a team member to give me 4 quarters for one of the dollars.
Or when we were in Epcot with our friends,
Yes.
you had a similar situation, and there, there was a group of ladies. Like we were, what, 5 or 6 of us. Nobody had
five or
change.
six of our travel besties, nobody had
change because,
and they were all on a mission to find a quarter somewhere.
So what did we have to do? We had to ask a cast member that was in and out of there cleaning the bathrooms, and she hooked us up. But still,
Yes.
that was something you wouldn't think of that happens in life, and nobody really carries change, especially not in a park. You don't want to, mess with that in your bag, and most of the time you're either using a card or your gift card, or
Yeah,
you're
the
doing one of
parks
those
are
little
pretty
prepaid
much
cards at Epcot,
cashless,
and
yeah.
you don't, you're not, especially change, maybe some bills, but not change. So
Yeah.
that's a heads up. It's a good one.
Yeah, just be prepared. And if you think, ladies, if you think that you will be fine on vacation, just please, please, please prepare yourself anyway.
If there's any chance for that time to come around, be prepared. Because
Yes.
it's Murphy's Law. If it can, it will. It will follow you on vacation.
It knows.
It does.
It knows.
It does.
Yeah, totally. We've shared a lot of tips and some secrets today, but, we have a lot more to share with you guys. But, we're also here to help you plan your own vacation. And you can visit our website at the link in the description below. And we have free guides, free itineraries, free planners, lots of things to help you make your vacation magical. And you can
Some
just
blogs.
comment help, and we'll reach out to you directly if you want help planning your vacation, or you have specific questions. Just let us know. Don't forget to check out our free resources on the Jolly Holiday blog. They're there for you.
Yeah.
Take them. All right. Thank you guys so much for being here today. Thanks, Mandy. I say it so much, but we really do like talking about all this stuff. This is what we talk about on the phone anyway. So we're just happy to share it with all of you, and we're so happy that you guys were here to listen. And we'll be talking to you soon.
Okay. Thanks, guys. Bye.
Bye.